Jeff, good to have you this morning. For those investors out there who are trying to wade through all the different potential digital health offerings that are out there, how do you define this company across the board in terms of whether it's for the enterprise, the provider, or solutions to the consumer?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. I've been in digital health for a long time, since, WebMD back in the late 90s. And what's different here with Sharecare is that we now have the technology to not just provide trusted information to people, but to be able to connect them to their doctor, to their health plan, and to their employer right to the palm of their person's hand. So healthcare, as you know, is really fragmented. There's these sea of apps out there. And what Sharecare has been able to create over the last 8 years or so is to build that one integrated platform where the data is interoperable, it's easy to understand, and it's affordable for all.
So who is the core constituency here? Or are you having to deal with all three at the same time?
Yeah, so we call it B to B to P, with the P being the person. So how do we service the person on the platform as an employee, as the health plan member, as a patient, and as a consumer? So our go-to-market's been really strong. We have amazing clients in enterprise where we sell to large health plans like many Blue Cross Blue Shield plans. We sell to large self-insured employers like a Delta. We have over 6,000 health system clients. And because we're also B2B to P, you can also download us for free as a consumer.
All right. And you're talking about fairly aggressive compound annual growth rate of about 24% for your revenue, 27% for your gross profit over the next, let's call it 2 to 3 years. You get to $629 million, according to your slide deck here, in revenues in 2023. What's going to drive that? Yeah,
I think, if there's been a silver lining in the pandemic, which is, I know, hard to see, has been digital health. This has become a must-buy for employers, being able to create a culture of accountability and give people confidence to come back to work, that it's safe, and to give them tools to build resiliency. For doctors, they're moving to value-based care, so they need platforms like Sharecare to manage risk. And if you're a large health plan, imagine having to piece together all these various point solutions for telemedicine or for diabetes or for these various tools. And Sharecare, we become that one-stop shop. And we're 95% booked for 2021. So as we sit here in early February, we've had a very, very strong January, and it's given us, we're already selling into 2022 and have have great confidence in those numbers based on the demand and the large diversified client base that we represent.
Yeah. Now, those who are positive on your prospects tell me as well they see an opportunity in, I guess, health security and digital therapeutics. Yeah. Explain exactly what health security is and why it would be important.
Yeah, well, health security is the new cybersecurity. So think of cybersecurity as protecting infrastructure against a virus. Health security is here forever forward to make sure that we have the best practices in place to protect people against the virus. And so we've created a platform where we've tech-enabled standard operating procedures. We've already deployed it in over 50 countries. That work has led us to start to deploy with states like the state of Florida, where Sharecare is a vaccine assistant, where you go to myvaccine.fl.gov and you can register through Sharecare for your vaccine. We send you a text, you fill out the information, and we give you a QR code that you can show when you're getting your shot. And then the clinician uses our portal to upload your digital vaccine card back into your Sharecare application, which we think is amazing, not only because it's making that process more efficient, but it's given us connectivity with the person to build resiliency with them over time, which we think is the greatest health security, is helping lower people's risk.
Right. Talk to me a bit about the process itself. Could you have gone public through a traditional route? You've been a company now, I think it's almost 10 years or something along those lines. Did you look at a number of different SPACs? Why go public in this way, and why specifically with Falcon?
Yeah, we had a board meeting in Q4. We had made the decision to go public. Many companies have gone public in digital health recently, and got approached by a few different SPACs. I started learning about SPACs. I didn't know a lot about it at the time, and I saw some really good benefits in them. One is healthcare is really complicated, and to be able to have time to tell our story to investors, I thought was really important. We had a really successful roadshow. We 2x oversubscribed the PIPE. But more importantly with that, I think we found the right SPAC sponsors. We had multiple offers and ended up going with Alan Mnuchin and Jeff Zadansky's Falcon because of a couple of reasons. One is Alan's, I think, amazing experience in capital markets, and him and Jeff's and Harry Sloan's success and DraftKings and skills, gave us a confidence that they could really help guide us through this process, get us public a little bit faster, so that we could hit the dance floor and be able to educate people on the power of Sharecare.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.